family. How you doing? I don't know why I just did this arm, but hey y'all, what's up? I miss y'all. Okay, we're getting back into, as you see in the title, Black Ink, episode 10, season 6. We getting close. We winding down. I'm getting closer to y'all. By Wednesday, I'll be on the same page. What's going on? What we got going on? You know how that be. Um, so we start off by seeing that Prince took the plea deal, that he was so in denial of, saying that, he was properly searched. He wasn't searched without warrant or reason. But as I said in the last video, Chicago police don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you wrong, you wrong. You gonna have to spend a lot of money to get up out of that jam, and that still don't guarantee you that. So brother, you gonna have to take this deal, or you be facing 3 to 7 years, and that's just not what you want to go, especially when your family or whatever is what you're fighting for, to keep them together. He thought he could get off with that illegal search, but unfortunately, no. And then we find out he didn't even tell Charmaine. He told Fly Tap, because Fly Tap is like his guy, and it's the guy who constantly, help him out, pick him up, all of that. Why wouldn't you tell your boss? Why wouldn't you let her know at least? Why would you just let her figure that out? Like, what was that gonna hurt you to just text her? They had a whole group chat thing that she said they talked to each other about, so you couldn't even put that in the chat, or you couldn't call her one-on-one. Like, that was weird to me. But you don't do that to your boss. And then he told his girl off camera, which they caught on camera, and she was just breaking down crying, like, why are you, like, it's just, to me, it's very selfish in you. Yes, you're the one going through this, but these are the things that affect, this is the actions and affect the people you affect, and the relationships you affect with your decisions. If you gave me the opportunity, I might could have helped you. You never know. But anyway, moving on. Jess picked up in London, just where she left off, and she talks about how she thought Charmaine would, she told Plug, and she talks about how she just thought Charmaine would be able to choose her over Kitty because she was there from the beginning, and she set out and left London for Charmaine, which, kind of stretch. But she told, she didn't really appreciate how Charmaine just didn't take up for her and saw her side of it, which, like I said, I don't like the fact that she's just not understanding that, you can't just give nobody no ultimatum and think that it's going to go your way. Like, that's not an ultimatum. It actually goes the opposite a lot of times, or somebody giving to you and they regret or they resent you for that. So, I don't know. So she tell her family, when she was in London, she meets back up with her family. They have a whole sit down, and they talking about how they so happy to have her back. And she just let them know, like, she keep repeating, she took Kitty and chose her to take my spot. Like, she didn't tell you you're fired, you're demoted, you're this, you're that. She just said that this is what's going on. She does something totally different from you. Yes, she might have some overseeing, because it be times where Charmaine, especially knowing that she's going to have a baby, she's not going to be there. So she needs somebody to be her right hand, which Kitty fits the description, because Kitty is going to be her eyes and ears, as well as keep her brain going while she has to sit out. Nobody took that into account and said that, like, on top of with her mother passing and her having to go back and forth to see her dad and take care of everything else, knowing that she got two jobs, she's going to need some help. So that's where Kitty comes in. And yes, she's a brand ambassador, but she's building a brand that y'all didn't really have. Y'all didn't have no IG followers, like, at all. Nobody knew who y'all was. And now y'all probably getting up there because of the show, but also y'all need that exposure. Y'all need to be, in the know and in the realm of what's going on in the tattoo world. Okay. Her family informs Jess like, well, you telling us all of this, you should just stay. And Jess is still on the fence, like, I don't know. Girl, you want to come back here to Chicago. We the truth. Now, we just had the Art Star weekend. So, I'm just kind of like on that realm. I'm happy about that whole situation with the All Star game. And how we had all the celebrities here. And, Kanye West passing out Yeezys. And, Migos and DJ Khaled is like with the people in the crowd showing mad love. Like, I love my city when they get it right. You know what I'm saying? We do have some problems, but when we get it right, we get it right. Okay, so let me calm down. But that just made me happy just seeing all of that on Instagram. Anywho, back to the story. Okay, so Drea was not right for snapping on Kit. She doesn't have to like what Kitty is coming in. She doesn't have to like, but she's going to have to deal with the change. And that's what's going to happen. Y'all a new establishment. This is no business owner. She's doing something new. So there's going to have to be constant adjustments and changes and seeing what works, what fits, what doesn't fit, what you need to take out, what you need to keep in. So the argument was just overboard. The yelling, the screaming and all that, for me, was just too much. Like, girl, pipe down. It's not that serious. Like, Jess is not even fighting the battle that you're fighting for her. Calm down. That's not going to get you no brownie points, boo. The biggest headline of this whole thing. Charmaine hookup, she used her, GCI plug hookups. And she hooks up with somebody who is able to who works for the Tribune. So they're able to write an article to get their name out there about the shop. Come to find out, the paperwork was not filed. Ooh, child. That was like, girl. So the paper wasn't filed, so there's no license on the building. Now, tattoo artists are allowed to independently work without a license, I think, for a certain amount of time. Don't quote me on that. But the building itself cannot run a tattoo shop without a license. Girl. And it's in the Tribune. So it got out before everybody else, to everybody else, before the shop can really get their name out. So you're going to get bad press immediately. Girl, get your shop registered. Register the shop, please. Hopefully y'all don't shut down before y'all even open up. And Ryan said it like, but I mean, I'm not gonna give her no credit because I understand where she was coming from with the whole, women empowerment, and you don't have to own, or you don't have to do a certain thing to own the business. You can be the business owner of the business. That doesn't necessarily mean there's plenty of owners, like plenty of people who run companies that ain't never picked up nothing to make the company what it is. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never did the footwork, but they run the company. So that's, Ryan with the whole, you don't tattoo, like, tattoo people don't have to tattoo to be able to run the shop. Okay, so everyone is invited to the Big Jam concert where they have Little Baby, The Baby, and a bunch of other celebrities. Charmaine works for GCI, so they've been promoting this. This is something they do every year, Big Jam, which is usually around Christmas break, and it's mainly for, like, everybody goes, but it's mostly now we is known for like just like the younger kids. They all go on their spring break, Christmas break. So that's where she reveals, if she's having a boy or girl. She didn't know. She gave the paperwork to her boss. So they're gonna do this. They did this whole big scene, and she wanted the baby to to present. But she did it, and it was really cute. She had her dad and Neek's mom, and she had everybody in the stadium. Then she invited Ryan and Kid and everybody from the shop. Also, she invited Rachel. So it was kind of like, ooh, the plot thickens. Ryan acts as though Kid is not even around. Now, we've all been sitting here the whole season trying to figure out what this is that y'all have, where it's a friendship. But the whole time, when Rachel is in the vicinity, you want to act like, you don't see it, no face, no case. I don't see you. So Kid is just kind of like doing this whole schoolgirl thing that she kind of feeling some type of way because she like, he didn't speak to me, so if he don't come to talk to me, I'm not coming to talk to him. Girl, is y'all together? Tell me. Like, come on, stop playing. That is like so obvious. So this threw me off. As they was talking, Rachel was there, and he was just acting weird. Kid was thrown off too, though. So, and it was crazy because he had just did this whole cute baby, mama and baby elephant tattoo on the back of her leg at her apartment, where they had like this cute little vibe going on. So to do that and then go to the concert and don't even say hello or nothing, like, it's kind of weird. So the cliffhanger, Ben shows up. I was like, whoa! I was like, Kit. Charmaine was like, who was that? She didn't even know. You see how my eyes went, who was that? That's how I was. Who was that? Portia. Who said that? Like, who was that? Oh my goodness. Look if the devil didn't walk in the door himself. Okay. So Van comes in and he wants to come in and do his, take his, tell his side of the story. He wants to apologize. He wants to, because he didn't start the rumor, so he said, but he never said anything against the rumor. He said that it was originally made by Don. Don made the rumor, which is why Charmaine don't mess with them. But he wants to take his part in not speaking up and saying it's not true. Charmaine was just so hurt, and she was crying, and she was upset. And she was just mad because she felt like she had to keep pleading her case and just didn't feel like, y'all were my family, y'all were my friends, we was brothers. I would never do that. I told you that before. At this time, around the time, this was last year, this happened, she was getting ready to get engaged. Anyway, she knew it was coming. And she just like, that wasn't true. I wouldn't do that to my fiance. I wouldn't do that to my situation. Like, you're just not right. So Don was supposedly the one who started the rumor, which told the producer, which told a couple of other people in the shop, which they sat down, and that's when it was kind of like spicy, because it was like, when have the producers started getting into the mix of the drama? So it was kind of wrong. So I saw her in the Black Breakfast Club interview, and she said it was like really real, because she don't even she wasn't talking to the rest of the cast, and she don't talk to some of the producers who were involved in that whole situation. So we're gonna see on the next episode or two, whatever I saw, Van is gonna be confronting Don eventually about, Don is gonna be like confronting Van, like, you saying I started this. So we'll see how that go. But That's pretty much it. Oh, Donna and Ashley. I always gotta end with this old dragged out storyline. Like they just live, they just go off each other. Y'all ain't going nowhere. I done seen them booed up on Valentine's Day, um, talking about marriage and him holding her. Girl, you on here acting like you from one of the divorce. What divorce? Child. Anywho, she exposed him for still, not necessarily cheating, but living like he not married, not acting as though he a married man. And he has some girl or friends of the girl was recording the girl like getting drunk, hugging and holding and dancing up on Don. So we shall see. He try to, when you wrong, you either got a person who gonna try to lie their way out or be mad. That's him. He get mad. He be like, like boy, ain't nobody scared of you. You ain't scared. You can keep barking, but the bite will be. I'll be the last bite. You know what I mean? Like, boy, sit yourself down. You wrong. You got caught, and you mad because I was exposing you for what you did. Now let me do some stuff like that to you. I put you Ashley, but child, y'all ain't going nowhere. Please stop. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for this week. Thank you so much for watching. You see how happy I am? I love the All-Star Weekend. Let me stop. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be beautiful because y'all beautiful people. Love you. Bye.